So, why is a good quality handmade kilt so damn expensive? That's what we're here to talk about today, everydaykt 218. Why a really good quality garment, or for that matter anything else that was well made, costs so much. So for those of you who have had the benefit and, dare I say, joy of owning a handmade, hand-stitched kilt, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Especially if it was done by a traditionally trained kilt maker. All of the set, actually the stripes and the tartan, they match perfectly. The fit is exactly perfect. The fell, how long the stitching is in the back, they are to the exact perfect length. The fall of the kit, the kilt, where it lays, how it fits you, all of those things, it is perfect. It is awesome. It's like the difference between sitting in a Toyota Corolla or a Maserati or a Bugatti. It's night and day. If you get how do I say this? Inexpensive kilt. I'll leave it at that. Machines were made in its production. The attention to detail may not be as high. The quality of the fabric may not be as good, but you're talking about economies here. You have, if you want something without spending a lot of money, you pass up some of the benefits. Now, one of those benefits is not just the quality of the materials that the kilt is made of, or sporin, or house, or computer, or your lunch, whatever the thing is. You're paying for that person, their time, and their experience. You're paying $600 to $800 for a really, really good quality kilt because the person making it has probably been making them by hand with a thread and needle for a good many years. How many of you can say that you've been doing something with something like that for so long that you can command that kind of price? Some of you, absolutely. The sporran that I normally wear, Wyvern Leatherworks, yes, that commands a significant price because his work is amazing. Look at just about any of the really expensive, high quality pieces of kit or kilts, jackets, all of that. It's worth it because not only is it very, very well made, but it will last a very long time. My McTavish 1850 tartan kilt, the 1815 variant, handmade over in Scotland, would have cost a pretty penny. I traded for it, but it would have cost somewhere between $600 and $800. And the kilt is damn near perfect, and I've had it for more than 10 years. How many pairs of jeans or shorts or anything else do you have that have lasted that long? A lot of people these days are key to find something at a better price. And I pose this question to you. If you can buy one kilt once for $500 that will last you the rest of your life, is that a better deal than buying a new kilt every few years for $100 for the rest of your life? It's all about quality. My Wyvern sporran, I've had it for roughly 10 years or so. The only reason I've had to have any kind of repair work on it was my own damn fault. And I was lucky, Donnie took it upon himself and just repaired it. It was awesome. The sporran is impeccable. And it gets daily wear. The only, like I said, I'm not wearing it on the videos usually because I'm at home, hanging out, just at home. But it's that quality. That's why your kilt, if you go to buy a handmade, potentially 100% wool, maybe even hand woven, who knows, depends on the tartan you're looking for, it's going to cost a lot of money. But it should last a very significant amount of time. A hell of a lot longer than, say, something machine made. I'm not even going to talk about which you know, or worse yet, some of the knockoffs you can get for $40 and $50 on eBay, they're not good quality straight out of the gate, much less 20 years from now. So some of you might know this from shoes. You know, if you've never had a really good, you know, very expensive kilt, I'm sure you've bought a decent pair of shoes at least once. A really good pair of shoes is going to cost you a lot of money, but it's going to last a very long time. The workmanship, the quality of production, the quality of materials chosen to make whatever that product is going to be exquisite. That's why very, very high quality things cost a lot of money, because you're paying for that person's time and experience. And why, and all the things that we all of a sudden talking about this, considering everything we've talked about over the past month or so, this right here, boom, flipped it open. I'm like, what are we talking about today? And it was Kiltology number 429, worth. This is why we're talking about why things cost so much, because it's worth it. Because the quality of the workmanship, the quality of the thing, is a direct reflection of the person making it, their experience, their knowledge, what they've gone through in their entire life. And it says right here, the worth of a man should not be measured by his material possessions or potential ability to help. The worth of a man is measured by the use of his capacity to help others who cannot help themselves without regard for recompense. Even a man of boundless riches and golden land can be considered worthless if he does not help those truly in need. Of course, this has no bearing on the lazy masses who have the capacity to help themselves but choose not to. Those who sit around complaining about how hard life is without ever lifting a finger to improve the situation, they don't need help. They need to grow up, accept responsibility for the results of their lack of action. But worth, that's where it came from. Because what is something worth? Now, a person's worth is dictated by his actions and what he does for other people. But a thing's worth? If you don't need it, you don't need it. It's worthless. But if you do, spend a couple extra bucks. Get the good one. Because you get it once. You don't need to buy 30 of them. That's why I have this hammer. Bought it once. A long time ago. Guess what? It's still here. And it still hammers. And it's damn good. So, that's today. Worth. Why do things cost so much? Because they're worth it. Why are they worth it? Because the workmanship, the quality, the person behind the thing, that is what you should look at when you're looking at buying these really nice things. Because, specifically with a kilt, a reputable kilt maker, the name itself, the name of the kilt maker themselves would command a higher price simply because you know the quality of workmanship that's going to go into the kilt. So take that in mind when next time you're thinking, you see the price tag on some of these things, and it's like, oh, I can't spend that kind of money on something. Well, think about how many times you've bought a pair of jeans over the years because you need a pair of jeans that's going to last, but they don't. But you're not afraid to spend $20 every year, realizing that the pair of jeans you could have bought for $100 would have lasted well past whatever, the lifespan of the ones that you just burned through. So you've had your Kiltology for today, and with that, I'll let you go tonight. Remember, take a look at what you're looking at. Make sure it's what you want. If you're going to spend money, spend money on something that's quality and worth it, and be strong. Put a kilt on.